Mason family, let me ask you something honest. How many times have you been in a conversation with a prospect and you knew that they were interested, but you just didn't have the right words at the exact moment, right? And you felt it slip. This was probably not because the opportunity was not real, not because they were not ready, but because you probably hesitated, you guessed, and you improvised, and it didn't land the way that you needed it to be. That used to happen with me in sales, right? Even more times than I would like to admit. And the frustrating part that it has nothing to do with how you believe in what you're building or what you're, selling or pitching. It's purely about having the right words at the right time for the right person, right? Now, here's what I have noticed in sales in general and in network marketing specifically. Most people learn only one script, right? One approach, one way of explaining the business. And they repeat it to everyone, right? The nurse, the entrepreneur, the stay at home parent, the skeptic, the same words every time. You see, sometimes it works, but most of the time it doesn't because people are different, their fears are different, their questions even are different. What makes them move and motivated is even different, right? So the leaders who actually build fast are not the ones with the best script. No, they are the ones who can adapt fast, who can hear what someone is really worried about and respond to that specific thing, not in general answer, but a personal one, a personal answer that can reach and makes it felt by the prospect they're talking to. That skill used to take years to develop. Honestly, it took me years to develop, and you had to have hundreds of conversations, make hundreds of mistakes to learn from them before your instincts get sharp enough to do it naturally. Leonardo, our new network marketing expert, cuts that timeline down dramatically, right? Now, here's what I want you to think about Leonardo. Think about Leonardo as the most experienced network marketing coach you have ever came across. Someone who has seen every objection, every type of prospect, every kind of team dynamic, and he is available for you and to you at any moment of the day or even night, right? Before a call, after a difficult conversation, when you're just maybe preparing for your new partner's meeting for the next week or something like this. You have to tell him the situation, and he gives you the language, right, of the conversation, the language of the way you're talking to this prospect, how it should look like. If your prospect is a doctor, right, who keeps saying she doesn't have time, you tell that to Leonardo, and he gives you three ways maybe to respond, right? Like from soft way to direct way, and you pick that one, or you pick the one that fits the conversation that you're actually having, right? Maybe your new partner just joined and has no idea what to say to their first contact. You describe that contact to Leonardo, and he builds for you the first conversation specifically to that person. You see, maybe you have a leader in your downline who is, losing momentum, right? It happens to everyone. You have to ask Leonardo what to say to re-engage, to re-engage this leader without putting them under pressure, and he will walk you through the whole process. Every situation, every person, a real answer built to that specific moment, right? This is the part that I want to tell you, and I want you to sit with it for a second. The difference between partners who build fast, right, and partners who stay stuck in their level or stage is rarely depending on effort. Most people in this community are working hard. The difference is confidence, right? And confidence in network marketing comes from one thing: knowing exactly what to say when it matters, right? Leonardo gives you that edge. not by replacing your personality or your relationship with people, but by making sure you never walk into an important meeting or conversation without the right words ready and without preparation. So you stop guessing, you stop hesitating, you stop losing people, not because the opportunity were not right for them, but because your confidence was not there. You couldn't find the right words in the right time, right? Tom Mason family, Leonardo is live and in the app right now to give you this confidence when you're having important meetings to always make you prepared for big moments. So before your next conversation with a prospect of a team member, open the app, describe the situation, see what he gives you, and share the experience with your peers. The first time you use his answer in a real conversation and it actually works with you, you will never go into another meeting or conversation unprepared again. Let's build and let's go.